Hiya!
Hello, interwebs! Welcome back to Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. I almost said the enigmatic future. My name's SkiniMini.
And I'm Inferno.
Last episode, we met Future Luke, and we had to escape the casino. And now we're gonna go try and, I guess, find the future Layton. Because apparently he's the bad guy in this, which one was like, excuse me? So we're gonna continue this game.
Wait. Ironically, we're also going to Chinatown like I did just a few hours ago.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to Chinatown. Here we go.
So, Mr. Triton, where are we headed?
Luke, please call me anything but Mr. Triton. It's really strange being called that by myself.
It's pretty awkward for me too, but what else am I supposed to call you?
I don't see why both of you can't be called Luke.
Professor, I'm sure you can understand why that's a problem.
I just read the red. I was about to go into some trivia, but I'll quickly read this part first.
Should the need to distinguish you two apart arise, you can be Big Luke and you Little Luke.
I'm not too keen on Little Luke, but it beats all this confusion. Call me by my rapper name, Lil Luke.
No!
Whatever you say goes, Professor. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance again, Little Luke.
Oh no, the pleasure is all mine, Big Luke.
Now, where were we? Oh yes, there's something that I need to check up on. Professor, on your way to the casino, did you pass a restaurant in the shopping arcade? The one near the southern exit to the arcade? That's the one. We'll head there first. A friend of mine is waiting for us there.
Oh, okay.
So our trivia is the fact that I think in the Jab-made version, we just went with Luke Kun and Luke Sun.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
You know, that's a lot easier to do.
Did we do... Okay, here we go. What a scary thought. What sort of fools will destroy their... Oh, is that him?
Yeah,
That's right, the darker one.
The darker, with also extra lines.
What sort of fool would destroy their own casino like that?
Fools,
you know, they were all shooting it. They were all shooting every aisle.
Oh, come on, there's not any coins up here? Ah, there it is. Haha. Oh. Wait.
They block out the light to create an ambience.
That's extra.
The ambiance.
Ambience.
I guess, alright. Oh, well, I guess we're going. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, are you okay? Ugh, why are you sneaking up on me like that? You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, sir. I didn't think a simple hello would scare you so much.
I was lost in thought and I didn't see you there. Anyway, I have things to take care of. Goodbye. Okay.
Okay, bye.
How odd.
What's odd, Professor?
Take a look at the ground, Luke.
Take a look at the future. Sorry.
Wait, no, great. Now we're just making that joke all the time, aren't we?
That man left wet footprints even though it hasn't rained since we got here. So why were his shoes wet?
I haven't the foggiest.
Yeah, that's super weird. And apologies, guys, if you see my mouse, like, blipping in and out. I usually don't like to show it, but I got a new mouse with my new computer, and I guess the connection isn't that great. So I don't know what the problem is until I can get, like, a super cool gaming mouse or what, but just... I would love to get a new PC so I could just record all of my freaking LPs on the PC instead of my personal computer, but, you know, whatever. Tax write-offs. Oh.
That's you.
Oh, it's him? Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Remember the last time we investigated the sewer?
Yeah, and we almost died. Gosh, that was so freaking weird.
Oh, do you want to stop by the hospital and see if we can't find that puzzle that we missed?
Yes. We gotta go back
so-
to the...
Yeah, we gotta go back to the street. Ah!
Dang it.
Talking. Just a little farther, Luke. We're almost to the arcade now.
I know. We walked through here earlier.
Oh, right. Of course you did. You mentioned that before, didn't you?
Yes. Yeah. Hey, you know, there's something I've been wondering about.
What's on your mind?
Well, a time machine able to take people to any point in time could really change the world. Not just that, it can improve people's lives.
Yes, it certainly has the potential to do that.
So even though the machine could do so much for people, you want to stop it from being made.
Think about this scenario. Imagine there's the bully who's always giving you trouble.
Go on.
Now, let's say you had that time machine we've been talking about. Would you travel back in time to when that bully was a bratty 5-year-old and wail on him?
Of course not. That'd be cruel.
Of course you wouldn't, because you've got a good heart. But imagine the damage someone less kind could do with a machine like that.
I guess I never thought of it that way. We've got to stop that machine from being built.
You
Well,
don't want to turn this into Steins Gate.
yes. But the thing is, it's like people don't realize that if you could do that, the problem is, you create a new timeline rather than changing the future. You would change that version of you's future, but this version of you would still exist.
It's
It's
dependent
just-
on the model that you use, because the multi-world theory, yeah, you're not really changing it. But there's also the ones where timelines collapse on each other.
Mhm.
Where it's like you did change the future, but other things now need to be corrected.
Oh, I always forget I gotta press the footprint.
I'm like this close
there
to
we
making
go.
an entire lecture about it. Anyway.
Layton Mobile is certainly in a sad state.
Poor thing. The tires are crooked and half the body's covered in moss. Gross. No wonder it wouldn't start. It's been neglected for some time.
And I took such good care of her back in our own time, too. What a shame. When we return to our own time for good, remind me to get the car a tune-up. But while we're on the subject of automobiles, have you heard of this one? This puzzle.
Since we're not in a rush to, get anywhere.
Don't worry about it.
Jeez. Like, come on. The travelers shown below are an hour away from their destination. 12 people are 12 people divided in 2 cars? Oh, okay. That's it. Each seats 6
Shoved.
people. Jeez. But one of the cars just broke down, leaving only one vehicle for the rest of the trip. Using just the car to drive back and one car to drive back and forth. How many hours will it take to get everyone to the destination?
Let's bust out that memo or pen and
Bust
paper.
it out. Okay. It said how much time? Or an hour. Okay, hour away. So the car seats 6 people. Okay, so so they drop off the people over here at desk D. And I'll call this hole. Oh wait. There we go. And then so it takes 1 hour to get there. So they dropped off, let's see. So did they get halfway there when it broke down?
Let's see. 12 cars divided, but one of the cars just broke down, leaving only for the rest of the trip.
Oh god. Okay. So, let's see.
So we only had the one car, by the way.
Right.
From the start to finish. So we had to figure out with just one car how we're gonna get 12 people.
Well, because when you drop off, if you get 6 people, that's including the driver, correct?
Mhm.
So they drop off 5 people.
Yep.
So he comes back. Then he got 6 people, 5. So there's still 6 more, but they can't have the 6 because that'd be 7 because of the driver.
Mm-hmm.
So they left 1 person there. So that's okay. So that's 1 hour there, and then 1 hour back. That's 2. And then he's got to make another trip to drop off the 6. So that's 3. And then he comes back for the 1. That's 4. And then another one. Another one to go back, drop off, or he finally makes it with everybody. So that's 5. So it's gonna be 5 hours.
Seems right.
Okay. Input answer. 5. That's a good looking 5. Look at that. Look at that 5.
That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice.
That's a nice 5. All right. Sorry.
You're baiting for it. I know you are.
That's a relief.
Am I? Yeah, you're
Look
right.
at that fun number.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Nice. Oh, God. Yep, it'll take 5 hours. Sweet, yeah. 6, 1, 6, 1. I was like, man. But I forget, the driver's included.
Yep.
5 hours just to go an hour somewhere. Oh, gosh. No, thank you.
It's amazing how you seem to have a puzzle for every situation.
When you're at my age, I'm sure you'll be able to do the same, Luke.
Professor, sorry, you're not that old, please.
You sword fought. A lot.
It's actually interesting. I think Layton's a lot older than we think he is.
Yeah, he says that. I don't know.
He never loses the baby face, which is the funniest part.
That is true. That is true. Oh, did you say
I
this?
think.
Oops.
Oh. No, I did not.
Besides, I needed something to take my mind off my poor car's decrepit state.
Oh, sweet. Alright. Dang it, stop it! My mouse keeps showing up my homes.
Actually, wait, can you click around? I just want to see if,
Oh.
Future Luke will say anything. Because, depending on the area... Oh. Is there any reason why we've come here, Professor? Why did you drag me over here?
Yeah, it's like, what? Okay, let's go.
We paid for the train and everything just to go see a puzzle at your Layton mobile.
Things never change, do they?
Also, speaking of train...
Woo! Woot
Every
woot.
time.
Alright, let's go to Chinatown. Do you have a puzzle? Nope.
The breeze is so nice today.
I wish my hubby would come. Oh, he's talked to you already about that.
This is the second time.
I wish
we've
my
heard that.
hubby would come, but I don't have a hubby. Yet.
Yet?
Yet!
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's so cute!
Oh, there you are, Flukykins! How I've missed the sound of your sweet voice! Belle, I'm begging you to listen. My name is Luke, with an L. Oh, what a nice name! Anyhow, all that matters is the love we share, Fluky Poo. Don't you feel like you'd have met your soulmate so early in your young life? 'Cause you should. Listen, Belle, I think maybe you've got big dreams for our future. You bet I do. Now, if only I could get this plan for our house right.
Excuse me? Huh? And it's 40? Our dream house? Ma'am, we ain't going on no dates or nothing. And you always... Okay.
Can't even say his name right.
Oh, God. The empty lot below is lined with wooden stakes forming a grid of squares. Your job is to stretch ropes between the stakes so that a four-person family that is planning to build a house here can have 4 identically shaped rooms. You must complete this puzzle using the entire lot and 5 ropes or less. A rope that traverses multiple stakes in a straight line counts as 1 rope if you draw it with a single stroke. Oh, so if I did like this,
That's
1
one
rope. Okay, so
Yep.
instead of doing this, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, God. It's gonna take a while. Let's see. Oh, 1, Done. I'm joking. Joking.
Room.
Oh,
Is it
see-
not identically shaped?
no, because this. Oh, dang it.
You architecture!
Well, this. Okay, what about this? And this? No, they all have to be equal. Dang it. Yeah, you're right.
Well, they don't have to be equal, only the fact that they have to be identical.
Oh, okay. So they all four don't have to be identical. They like all
But-
four don't have to be the same
Size.
size. Oh, okay. 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 So I'm trying to think. Since these two have the little diamond or the flat part, we need to find these corners to have a flat top. But since these are the corners, what if it's kind of like is that two? I can't. What's the shape? Like a baseball shape? Like
You mean
diamond?
Yes! Look, we've already made like a bunch of Steven Universe jokes. I'm ready to make more.
Here we are in the future.
Here we are in the future, and it's right. I feel like that's not the right one we should be singing for this one. Because London
So-
is screwed in all
Gosh,
forms. Oh,
that's
wait.
not it. Okay, that's almost like it, but I don't think this
So we
is
still-
right.
Yeah, because those are just boxes.
Right. Okay, so okay, so oh god, okay, so what happens we need to make flat tops for these sides?
Mhm.
That's it. Oh shoot. I do the same thing over here. Okay, just
And-
diamonds.
Intensive silence
I was
for a moment.
you hear me? I was like, just like not saying anything, just like, wait a minute. Wait, no.
Hey.
Two. Yeah, because this is it's two big diamonds. Wait, one, two, three.
The side doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Because
But
this
the
looks...
shapes are identical.
Okay, I think this makes most sense. I'm gonna... Okay.
Let's try it.
Here's my answer.
Oh, sweet, yes! Yes!
Everyone's Steven Universe for
Oh,
me.
rip
instantly
69.
thinking- Rip 69. I blame Steven Universe for making me unable to see that shape as like a baseball diamond, and I just think of diamond.
Oh. Dang. Yay!
Yay!
Did it take you long to realize that the rooms didn't need to be all the same size? Yes. Sweet.
Did it? Yes!
Oh, how wonderful! That's a wonderful home you designed for a fluke. I'm so happy right now. Now give your sweetheart a big squishy kiss. Stop making that kissy face at me. Oh, Fluke, there's that shyness again. Every time you get embarrassed like that, I just melt. Ugh. Cooties.
Sweetheart!
Beep beep.
This way. No! Mouse! So sorry. Okay, let's see. Hello? Looks like an egg. How have you two been? Word on the street, there is a shootout at the Gilded Seven Casino.
Wow, that made it into the papers already?
Seems some cuckoos went in there and tried to run off with the day's profits. When the casino security staff caught them red-handed, the place turned into the Wild West.
What? But that's not how it happened at all.
Whoa, now don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what the paper says.
Well, the paper's wrong.
Oh yeah? How do you know you're not the one who's wrong?
Why would the paper print lies?
Because that's what they do.
The media is not your friend.
I hate to say it, but I think the family controlled the media here. The paper would print what they're told to.
Interesting. That's super interesting. Sorry.
Look, there's the restaurant.
Is this the place you had in mind, Big Luke? I thought they went with the Mr. Triton route. I could have sworn that was the route they went with this. Because it makes sense in translation. I was just gonna call him Big Luke. Yes, this is the one. Let's head in.
I think we can head in the next episode. Well, I mean, it's about 20.
I don't know.
well, right now it's 23 minutes. It's probably a little shorter than that because we fast forwarded. So let's just keep
You
going.
want to talk to that family member?
Yeah. Hey, yo, what's up? Ugh. Ow.
Wow, you look terrible. What's wrong?
Oh, hey, kid. Yeah, I'm kind of a mess right now. Bostro came by and really stuck it to me. Ugh.
That's awful.
Yeah, you're telling me. Ugh, he kept carrying about some brat who got into the casino. That brat wouldn't happen to be you, would it?
Me? No way. I wouldn't dream of going to an awful place like that.
Oh, good. I was afraid I was gonna have to teach you a lesson for doing something so knuckle-headed. 'Cause I'm really in no shape for any teaching right now. I guess I just don't get Bostro. He flies off the handle for no reason at all. Interesting.
Youch.
Going to the restaurant.
Luke, do you see the man in black over there? Does he seem familiar to you?
Yeah, he's the one who brought us that letter from you.
This game is not afraid of making these character designs, and I love it. Oh god.
They're having fun.
I love it. Well, welcome, friends. If you're looking for the best home-cooked meal in London, you've come to the right place.
Oh boy, tell me, what do you recommend?
I'm glad you asked. There's nothing I like better than an enthusiastic customer. To start, you should know I make fish and chips that are so good you'll want to move in. Tell me, what kind of Englishman could say no to a dish like that?
I'm with you on that one. I love fish and chips.
And if you fancy something a bit more stick to your ribs, I've got you covered. My lamb stew with crispy potatoes will have you licking your chops. And the lambs too.
I'm sold. I'll take it all.
Now, don't get carried away, Luke. I don't want to pay a giant bill like I did on the train one time. The food sounds wonderful, but we didn't come here to eat, did we?
Oh, that's right. Sorry, sir, but we have business to attend to. But do come by later for my order.
But of course, lad. Just let me know when you found a dish that suits you. Heck yeah.
Layton's just concerned about his wallet right now.
Right?
I'm sorry to keep you waiting, Shipley.
Not at all. I just got here a moment ago myself.
Though you've all met before, I don't think you've ever had a proper introduction. I said my good friend, Shipley. Shipley has played a vital role in the effort to bring you and little Luke to our time. Pleased to meet you, Shipley.
Likewise, Professor. I'm sorry I had to be so brief with you when we last met. Luke here told me I shouldn't share any details until he had a chance to speak with you himself.
Don't give it another thought. Luke needed to test it before sharing the details of its plan. Shipley, did you manage some
Reconnaissance.
I hate this word so much when I try to read it. Long word looked bad.
Did you manage some reconnaissance work in Chinatown, as I asked?
I did indeed, Luke. That filthy scumbag Layton. Apologies, Professor. That would be the evil Layton I'm referring to.
The professor is appraised. Appraised? Really? That's not the word
I think it's
I'd use for that
apprised.
sentence. Apprised?
Yeah.
I'm still pretty sure that's not the word I would use for this.
Wait. Hey, Siri. How do you say apprised?
Sure. Translate into which language?
That's not...
German.
Forget it. Forget it.
The professor is apprised of the situation. Do continue.
Right. You know the towering pagoda located in Chinatown? Apparently, evil Layton is holding those scientists captive there. It seems he has them working on something day and night.
Wait, I was kidding about the pagoda joke. Was the last episode where it said like, oh, we're gonna climb a pagoda now. I was kidding.
We're
I
going
did
on a pagoda.
Oh, I hope it's not climbing the pagoda like you do in like
Odyssey.
Mario Party 7. No. Mario Party.
Oh, Mario.
The Mario Party map.
Yes. Gosh, forgot about that.
So the scientists are in the tower itself. This is going to make things very difficult.
I also heard another particular rumor while I was about in town.
Yes?
Word has it that the Prime Minister who disappeared 10 years ago is being held up there too.
What? Bill Hawks.
Oh yeah, Carl from Up.
What?
Or no, what is his name? Earl? No. What's his
I
name?
don't know his name, but
Wait, hold on. Hey Siri. Who is the old man in Up?
Here are matches for Old Man and Up. The Old Man and the Sea. The Old Man and
Who is the character in the movie Up?
is this the Hey Siri episode?
Yes. What is his name? What is his name? Carl. It's Carl. I was right.
Carl. Oh my goodness.
Anyway, he went missing the day of the accident. He's been missing for 10 years. Do you suppose evil Layton might have abducted the Prime Minister in addition to all those scientists? Wouldn't know until we check the facts for ourselves. Big Luke, you seem apprehensive at the mentioning of the towering pagoda. Pagoda. What is this place? The towering pagoda is the family's stronghold, and it sits by a sea of warehouses in Chinatown. To complicate matters, the whole of Chinatown is controlled almost exclusively by the family. That means even getting within walking distance won't be easy. Be that as it may, we need to head to the source of this madness if we are to uncover the truth. Can you guide us safely to the towers? Infiltrating a place like that is going to take a bit of preparation. Why don't I split off for a bit and see if I can secure a safe route to the tower for us? Go in and set out for Chinatown without me. Shipley can tell you how to get that far. All right? Very well. Good. Now I need to get moving. Be careful out there.
Wow, he sure took off in a hurry.
Shipley, we need to get to Chinatown. What's the best way there?
Let's see. I'd say your best bet is to head back north on Flatstone Street. As you make your way toward the casino, there's a small set of stairs that go off to the right. Did you see them before?
Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, I do recall passing by an area that fit that description.
Good. Head up those stairs and follow the narrow path at the top until you hit the riverbank. From there, just follow the path you're on and it'll take you straight into Chinatown.
You're not coming with us, Shipley?
I wish I could, but I've got to stay here and wait for word from your older self.
Very well. Thank you for your assistance, Shipley. Come, Luke. We mustn't dilly-dally here.
Take care of yourself out there. If you run into any trouble, you can always find me here. Okay, well, I guess we'll go to Chinatown in the next episode, guys.
Whoa.
Woo! So, yay. In the next episode... I just said that. So, thank you guys so very much for watching. And if no one's told you that they love you today, we do.
Much love.
Bye!
Bye-o.